Good evening and welcome to today's video. Today we're in my kitchen because I'm going to start filming this week's dinners. I really enjoy watching these from other people. The one I probably watched the most, and actually I feel like today's recipe was inspired by something that she cooks often, is from Rhiannon. I think her account's Rhiannon and Ashley. I just love her videos. I've watched her Vlogmas recently and I just honestly watch her videos loads, and she very much inspired this video. I really enjoy watching what people have for dinner because it gives me ideas as to what I want to eat for dinner. Today I am cooking some sort of like teriyaki salmon noodles. Please excuse the state of this kitchen. I'm even sitting in my office chair, which is currently in my kitchen, because I don't currently have an office. I will soon, I say soon, I don't know when that's happening. But for those of you that don't know, like, we've just moved in. I mean, we've been here for maybe 3 months, which seems like a long time, but actually when you're living in a space, it feels like we moved in yesterday, and it looks like we moved in yesterday. And even like this kitchen, not my favorite thing in the world. We also have an electric hob, which is new to me. I've been quite busy today, so honestly I am very tempted just to use this teriyaki sauce, which I bought from Lidl yesterday. I think this would work really well, but because I am filming this video, I'm not going to use this. I'm going to kind of make it from scratch, and I do this most of the time. I make it from scratch. I've never actually used teriyaki sauce. This option is here, and it's definitely an option I'm going to make the most of going forward. I didn't film me cooking yesterday's dinner because yesterday we had pizza, coleslaw, salad. We have pizza on a Monday quite often, especially if we had a busy weekend, and we have been having like ridiculously busy weekends. It's like an easy in the oven thing. We always get the ham, mushroom and mozzarella pizza from Lidl. I don't eat meat, so I take the ham of mine, it goes onto Mike's side. I don't know if he knows this, but then I put all the mushrooms off his side onto my side. I like leave him too, but I try to put all the mushrooms onto my side. We share a pizza. I think a pizza is enough between the two of us. We don't usually have coleslaw, but yesterday I bought coleslaw from Lidl, and I really like coleslaw. It's probably not the healthiest because yes, it is veg, but it's covered in mayo. So I didn't really film that, but it's pretty self-explanatory. But I thought we could cook today's dinner together. Mike said he's going to be home late. He's still at work and it's 6:45, so I don't think he'll be home much before 8, a bit annoyingly, but it's fine. I'm gonna at least get started with cooking, and then when he's a bit closer to home, I'll like put it in the oven and stuff. I feel like it's also supposed to have lots of like healthy veg. I haven't really bought many vegetables recently. No, I have. We like salad, but I don't really have like mini corns or anything like that. So I took this salmon out of the freezer this morning. It's actually like the tiniest bit frozen, but by the time Mike gets home, it'll be fine to cook. It wasn't frozen to begin with, like I bought it fresh, but then we didn't eat it, so I put it in the freezer. Anyway, so I'm just going to dress this with some salt and pepper. I'll link this recipe below. Absolutely not my recipe. I'm really hoping we have ginger. We do, but I definitely need to add ginger to the shopping list. And then I know you're probably not supposed to peel stuff like this. You can actually peel ginger with a, with a spoon, but I'm just going to use a knife because it's quicker. I really like garlic, so I'm going to go for quite a lot of garlic. I won't address this all the time, but this is a food waste caddy. I really like it. I'll link it down below. We've had it since we moved in. It was actually like probably one of the first things I bought, and I just really like it because it's a great way to kind of collect food waste without it smelling, and then the bags that go inside it are also compostable, which is great. I didn't video me chopping this up, but this is just garlic and ginger, and I'm just using my fingers to get this on this. My fingers are going to smell absolutely great after this. I feel like this way I can make sure that everything's on there properly. So I'm just going to use, oh, that was a bit abrupt, like 1.5 soy sauce spoons of soy sauce even. And again, I'm just going to try and really drizzle that on the actual salmon. I feel like you guys are quite far away. Let's come a bit closer. 1/2 tablespoon of rice vinegar. Oh, okay, I'm actually going to do a whole one because I accidentally poured a whole one. I'm going to use a little bit of maple syrup. I think you probably use honey as well. A couple of squirts of maple syrup, and then just a tiny bit of olive oil. And I'm actually going to put this in the fridge for a little bit. When Mike's almost home, I'll put this in the oven because I think this probably takes like 15 minutes. And then I'm going to like prep everything else for the noodles. There isn't much prep, but I might as well just do it. Do you guys peel carrots or do you just wash them? My family always peeled carrots and always peeled cucumbers, and I feel like we probably shouldn't. I don't actually peel cucumbers anymore, but I do usually still peel carrots. Then I'm just going to use the peeler to make strips of carrot. What do I do after? Because it reaches a point where I can't hold the carrot and then I just eat it. Okay, and now I'm just gonna make the dressing. So I'm actually just gonna mix the toasted sesame. I don't really know how much to use, to be completely honest. I feel like I just want to finish this. I'm just gonna finish it. I just want this bottle gone. Oh my god, it smells so good. I'm gonna use a little splash of, oh, I keep overdoing it with the rice vinegar, and then a little bit of soy sauce. And then I'm gonna add to that the garlic and ginger, which I cut up earlier. And then so I'm just gonna pour this over once my noodles are cooked. So I think I'm gonna make this when Mike texts me to say that he's on his last train. Oh, no, there goes my noodles. Okay, so Mike's about 10 minutes away, so I'm gonna start cooking. By the way, this here is just, I think the people that lived here before us really cleaned this and it got really scratched. I think that's what happened, but that's not dirty, that is clean. I'm going to start by cooking the salmon. But these noodles only take 4 minutes. I think that in my head I thought this was going in the oven because I made this on a baking tray, but I'm gonna grill this. Weird. I hope no skin. So actually this looks a bit beige and a bit average, but I think it will taste delicious, and next time I'll remember to put veg in it. And now I have to tidy this giant mess. Mike says I make a giant mess every time I eat, but I think this will be good, hopefully. How's the food?
Lovely.
I forgot to add sesame seeds, which are a must. We're watching Bake Off and Mike seems like he's really concentrating on it. Do you want sesame seeds? Oh, okay. Maybe a bit more soy sauce as well. Today is Wednesday and my cousin is here because he's going to football with Mike. Therefore, I needed something quick and easy to cook that he would actually eat. And since he's a bit picky, I thought you were going to disagree. I got like some sort of breaded chicken thing. I did tell him I was going to get him some fish cakes because that's what we eat quite a lot because I don't eat chicken. But instead I got him some chicken Kiev. So I'm actually going to cook a chicken Kiev for Mike as well. And I'm going to have a fish cake, cook up a little bit of rice. And that's going to be today's dinner, and some salad, of course. So I'm just going to chop up half an onion for the rice. And then these are going to go in the oven. So very easy. These are actually going to take 20 minutes, which is actually a little bit longer than I thought because they need to leave for football soonish. So we're just waiting for the Kievs and the fish cakes, but we made a salad. This is literally the salad we have. How often do you think we eat the salad, Mike?
Every day.
No, we're not quite.
5 out of 7 days.
It's just a bag of Italian lettuce, cucumber, tomatoes.
Sometimes avocado.
Oh, we do have avocado actually. Maybe we'll add avocado to this. And we dress it with salt, vinegar and olive oil.
White vinegar, very important.
Okay, apparently. And I also picked up this from Lidl because we just popped in there. So I got us each one of these. And actually this is much better than I expected. And it was 49p, which seems pretty good. So it really doesn't look like much, but it's quite delicious. I'm a big fish cake fan. These are from Lidl. These are the salmon ones. I hate this overhead lighting so much. Hopefully you can still see me. Today is Thursday. I usually know what I want to cook. As soon as I get up, I know what I want to make. I was really uninspired today and I didn't want to go all the way to the big supermarket. So I just kind of thought I wanted to cook something that was already in our house. I have a curry that I really like and I cook quite regularly, but I just wasn't in the mood to cook that curry. And honestly, like, I sat down for like a good 45 minutes trying to work out what I wanted to cook today. For today, I remembered that we have SimpyCook box. They send you recipes and then just the seasoning for the recipes inside. Now this video 100% is not sponsored. This wasn't sent to me. I bought it. I found it on offer for like £3 for 4 boxes. Otherwise it's £10 usually for 4 boxes, but I feel like that's a little bit expensive. But it's great if you're kind of stuck in a rut and you just want to cook something a bit different, which is what I use this for. We've had this at home for maybe over a month now. They don't really go off, I don't think. If you do spot this on offer, and I think I can leave a link actually down below to get this for £3. I'll leave a link down below because it is worth it, especially for those days. So today I went through, I tried to work out what I wanted to cook. I've got a few different options, but I didn't have the ingredients for like any of them. Our fridge is a little bit bare at the moment. I actually went to the supermarket like down the road. It's like a mini market. That's what we call them. But I don't know if like other places call it that. I got spinach. Now I'm not gonna lie, I always buy baby spinach. I've never used spinach like this. And then I got myself a butternut squash. I actually got some ginger, even though I don't actually need this ginger today. But I'm actually gonna cook an Iranian stew. I have no idea what Iranian stew really involves, but that's what I'm gonna go for. It says it's for 2 to 4 people. I'm going to try and go towards the 4 people just because it means I can have it for lunch tomorrow. The other reason I want to cook this is because we have some potatoes and we have a habit of like buying potatoes and never eating them, where we don't really eat pasta or potatoes, if I'm completely honest. We eat noodles, but not like proper like Italian pasta, but we don't really eat potatoes, and I don't want them to go off because that has happened to us and it's very wasteful. So this has potato in it, so that's part of the reason why I'm cooking this. God, I just talk so much, guys. It's always been an issue, even at school. This says it takes half an hour, but I'm just gonna prep it by peeling and chopping some potatoes and the butternut squash. Also, I realised the kitchen is like a bit of a mess. This stuff here is stuff that I think I'm getting rid of, but it's here for now. And I'm gonna start by peeling the potatoes. I actually don't know how to peel a butternut squash, but that's something I'll deal with when I come to it. I think I'm gonna listen to a podcast whilst I cook. If anyone has any podcast recommendations, please let me know. Honestly, I don't know what I want to listen to. We'll go for this. I don't actually know what's the best way to do this, and I always get really worried that like I'm at home by myself and I'm going to chop my finger off, but I think maybe the peeler will do it. Oh yeah, it will. I'm gonna wait for this to boil and then I'm gonna leave it to simmer, but I'm gonna leave and I'm gonna let Mike make the rice because I've made this part, so you know, team effort. This is what the stew looks like. I am waiting for some naan bread to go with this. I feel like it'd work quite well. How is it, Mike?
It's very good. It's good.
Wow, I'm really pink, aren't I? Making my way through my food. We do usually talk to each other, but Mike's really excited about the Newcastle takeover, so we're both watching separate things, which is actually quite nice, to be honest, although I haven't seen him all day. I think this is quite nice, but I would have liked it cooked for longer. I cooked it for about 10 minutes longer than the recipe suggested. I don't really like my food al dente. The potatoes are a little bit hard for me, and Mike says he doesn't like the butternut squash, right?
I just don't like butternut squash as a vegetable in general, or I don't know. I don't think it adds much.
Yeah, but otherwise it would just be potato.
Yeah.
Well, he literally had rice, potatoes and naan, 3 different carbs.
Yeah, well.
But I'm actually quite enjoying it. I just think it would be nice if it was a little bit softer. Today is Friday, and I think I'm going to end this video today. But today we're having exactly the same thing as yesterday because we're having leftovers. Honestly, I'm very, very happy about that. It means I don't have to cook. And actually I ended up quite enjoying this. So win-win.
I don't know about enjoying.
I did enjoy this. Hey, I want coleslaw too. But thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Honestly, it ended up being a bit of a weird one because I ended up feeling a bit unsure as to what I wanted to cook towards the end of the week. But I'm definitely gonna do some more of these. I find these sort of videos interesting, so do let me know if you'd like to see another one of these. And I'll see you all very soon. Bye.